As you can see here, I did initially record the fourth quarter, but I'll be honest with you, this was a lot of frustration on my end in regards to me not being able to capitalize on anything, and then them coming down the field at key moments during portions of the game to beat us. This game looks a lot closer than it really was. UCLA could have easily been up 2-3 touchdowns. We made some defensive stops. They made some plays. Our guys simply could not catch the ball in most situations. Will Rogers had a very bad game. Not me, per se. I legitimately threw the ball to the right guy, and he just missed throws. And as many of you know who play this game, you know that sometimes your quarterback simply does not make the right plays. And so that's what happened in this situation. Very frustrating. But like I've said, this is a rebuild. We're 6-4. Our goal is to try and finish winning a couple more games. And with that being the understanding in the case, I guess I'm not too heavily frustrated. It's just frustrating knowing that early on in the season we can beat big name teams, top ranked teams, but then we can't beat Cal, we can't beat UCLA, and we show up and we look like this. And that's where my frustration lies. I'm just like, half of it's my fault because I'm not that great of a player, but the other half is the fact that when you have certain things that happen, they don't even occur. And so that's where the overall frustration lies. Yes, I did not run the ball a lot in that game against UCLA, but at the same time, the passes I was making were not outrageous. Hey, look at that. We got a center, 4-star center. It's fantastic. And a bunch of these guys are heavily committing to wanting to be here, which is great. And this is where we are. So that was week 12. Look at that. See, our defense was fine. It's just really frustrating when you know that player, National Defense Player of the Week, DC Robinson. That's huge. Good for him. It's just frustrating when you know that your team can beat and play against pretty much anybody in the league, but they decide to not show up against two teams that Cal was a mismatch. I understood that. They had a lot of speed. The other team, on the other hand, in regards to UCLA that just happened, I totally can understand why. Well, I can't understand why we lost to UCLA. I can understand why we lost to Cal. That's okay. Cal is very talented, very good. UCLA is not that good. If anything, they're on the same level as us. And with them coming to us, I don't know how we just fall flat on our face. It doesn't make any sense to me. And so, with that understanding and that logic, I'm kind of befuddled. I'm just at a loss. I just don't know what to think. I hope Jonah Coleman's still on the Heisman watch. He is. I wouldn't be shocked if he falls out of it. We are what we are, which is mediocre, and we're rebuilding. And it's just really frustrating knowing that that's the case, that's where it's going to be, and that's what's going to happen. And so, see if we can get some recruiter stuff upgraded. Yeah, I need that. And then the quarterback. I'm not worried about the quarterbacks right now. Those don't matter. Not in college football, obviously. Yeah, the linebacker one's important. Okay, so there we go. Let's recap real quick where we at. Let's recap last week and see where everybody is. So let's go to the top 25. So those are top 25. Obviously, we fell out. We're not deserving. Not deserving to be in there. My favorite part is the two teams that we've beaten, USC, and I think there was another ranked team in here, and we lost to them. So that's where we're at with this. And then conference standings, you can see we're third in our division. We're not going to make it. I mean, we literally have to pray on USC to win. But the way we're playing, we don't deserve to be in the conference title anyway, so I'm not really too worried about it. So then scores. Let's go to last week's games, week 12. So then top 25. USC got it done against Wazoo, barely. Texas A&M got done. Zona. Here's the ranked game of the week. Look at that. Oklahoma barely getting it over Kansas. That's a huge game for them. See if there's any. No, yep. There. Notre Dame taking care of business. Bama doing it. Oklahoma State. Wow, it was a domination. Georgia over Tennessee. It looks like Georgia's back. They're back. And then Louisiana is 10-0. They're number 25 in the nation. I think they should be higher, obviously. So there we go. That's what you got. Obviously, you've seen a little bit of our recruiting, where it's kind of starting to take place in shape and everything. Again, this is kind of the Week 12 recap here. So if you start to look at where we are with our team, there's a lot of guys who have accepted. Oh, he's gone. He's gone. He accepted somewhere else, which is okay. So we got one guy who left. So let's go check him out real quick. Don't need a quarterback. And then middle linebacker. We'll take a JUCO, middle linebacker. So recruiting board, as you can see where we are with everything right now. Let's go into select this guy. Let's scout him real quick. We don't have a whole lot of hours, which is fine. We're almost getting down to the nitty-gritty of who we have and what we have. We just kind of need guys at this point, need bodies. Contact family and friends. Let's see where he is. If anybody wants to schedule a visit, if there's any opportunities to schedule a visit. I don't see any yet. So prove yourself. Oh, that's the soft. That's the hard sell that we did. Let's go to. Okay, all these guys have come here. So the guys who. Okay, so here we go. Let's go to any other high ranking. Okay, here's a guy. Add action. Yeah, we need to do a hard sell. Wide receiver. No, it's not letting me do anything. That's okay. Let's go back to. Here we go, tight end. Yes. Add action. Hard sell. Do not have enough. That's a lie. I literally have 80. I wonder why I can't do anything. That's amazing, because that's wrong. Okay, so let's go back to here. Check this out. Hard sell. It's not letting me do anything. I don't know why. It's a glitch. It's like there's a glitch in the game. Don't worry, I can send the house with you, though. No, I can't. There we go. As long as I can do something. Just do something at this point. I mean, not letting me do anything. Turn down. Turn down. I know. So then we have this over here. Let's just finish this up, and then we're out of here. So we'll send that one, talk to his social media. So that's what we have there. That's where we're at with everything. We're on week 12 recap. Week 13, we're here next. Thanks again for watching.